Charlotte-Mecklenburg schools invite you to the graduation ceremony. John Taylor Williams Secondary Montessori, Class of 2020.
Good afternoon and welcome. Today is a special day for 13 graduates and their families. The first graduating class of John Taylor Williams Secondary Montessori School and the first public Montessori graduates in the state of North Carolina. Although this is not the graduation celebration we envisioned, we are happy to have the opportunity to recognize them today. So welcome to our graduates, their families, Superintendent Winston, board members, Williams Montessori staff, and everyone else out there joining us in the audience today. We appreciate your support.
Hello and welcome. My name is Jamila Pettis and I'm the salutatorian of the J.T. Williams Class of 2020. I'm so honored to be here speaking on behalf of my class about the work we have put in to get here. It is hard to believe we're really graduating. It's hard to believe that it was really 6 years ago when we first met each other in 7th grade at Sedgefield in our khakis and blues. There was a time when we had no idea whether we would be standing here right now. I remember Zaina and I speaking at a Board of Education meeting as 9th graders, talking about what Montessori means to us and asking for the opportunity to create this experience for others. I know that with every year, this school will grow and improve and more people will be a part of it. So many young lives will be shaped here at Williams, and it's an amazing thought that we got to be part of the beginning of something so special. This moment looks very different from how we imagined it, but we can't allow that to dampen the moment for us. Someone said that the class of 2020 was made for this, and when I heard them say that, I didn't understand. But when I thought about it some more, I realized that the 13 of us were made for this. We have been adapting and persevering ever since we were 9th graders in a middle school, advocating for the first public Montessori high school in our state. We have been through a lot together, and we've become strong-willed and open-minded, mature adults. I'm so proud of all of us, and I know in my heart that we will be ready for whatever life throws at us. I'm excited to see what's in store for each and every one of us. I would like to thank all the people that supported our class and helped pave the way for us to get here. I want to thank our principal, Miss Sophia, all of our teachers, and our counselors, but especially Miss Mindy and Miss Allie. They were our first high school teachers. In fact, they were our only 2 teachers as freshmen. I'm grateful that they were there with us on our journey, always encouraging and supporting us, and always helping us stay positive. I'll never forget the times that we had doing tons of skits in Intro to Neurobiology class, creating the first Williams High School yearbook and yearbook class, forming the first ever Williams High School clubs and committees, and participating in the first ever Williams Montessori intercession. I would like to thank all the parents of graduates, and I would like to thank my parents for putting me in Montessori school in the first place, not knowing that it would lead to this whole journey. They had no idea that one day I would be doing solo, interviewing strangers about rites of passage, helping to raise chickens, and going camping with my classmates and teachers. Mom and Dad, thank you for taking that leap of faith for me. I cannot imagine how different my education would have been if I had not ended up here. I also want to say thanks to my classmates, because without their help, I'm not sure I would be the salutatorian. Thank you to all of you for helping me with work, for making me laugh, for teaching me things I never would have known, and for helping break me out of my shell. Thank you to all of you for being yourselves and making growing up with you so much fun. I couldn't imagine a better group of people to spend the last 6 years with and to be the first graduating class of Williams Montessori. When we were in 8th and 9th grade at Sedgefield, our principal, Mr. Turner, used to say every day that 4:15 dismissal time was game time. That now that school was over, it was our job to go out into our communities and our city and show them everything we were learning in school and to show them the people we were becoming. Well, class of 2020, it is game time for us now. High school is over, and now it is time to go show our schools and our careers who we are. We are all going to do big things, and I'm so excited for all of us to follow our dreams. And remember, if you're the smartest person in your group, you need a new group. To everyone in our little J.T. Williams Montessori community, thank you, and congratulations. And congratulations to our John Taylor Williams class of 2020.
My name is Zaina Sheridan, and I am the valedictorian of the first graduating class of a public Montessori school in North Carolina. In 9th grade, I spoke at a CMS board meeting, hoping for the chance to graduate from what would become Williams Montessori. Here I am. I want to thank everyone who helped me to get to this point, to help the school, and in turn to help me flourish. Every friend I have made, every teacher, my parents, all of you. As Dr. Montessori said, the founder of our philosophy, my vision for the future is no longer of people taking exams, earning a secondary diploma, and proceeding on to university, but of individuals passing from one stage of independence to a higher by means of their own activity, through their own effort, which consists of the inner evolution of the individual. At Williams, we are striving to embody this vision. We are an evolving community full of budding adults who are compassionate and determined. I know this journey as Williams class of 20 hasn't always been easy, while it has sometimes been scary. We, the 13 of us, we did it. We survived many fall camps, switching campuses, new teachers, the last Edisto trip, having our friends come and go until there was only us, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Our footprints will forge the path of future classes to continue through this program. Each one of us is unique and inspiring with our own personal gifts. Isaiah and his humor, Jontez and his compassion, Dorian's natural leadership and Lexi's drive, Jamila's creativity, Brennan's resourcefulness, Liam's perseverance, Ryan's respect, Kyle's wit, Jonah's passion, Marcus's endurance, and Patrick's peacemaking nature. And these are just some of the gifts that I have witnessed. We all have so many more. We all have grown and our gifts have changed and adapted to our new selves. In 9th grade, every single one of us delivered a rite of passage speech about our gifts and what we needed from our elders as we transitioned into adulthood. These gifts we discussed are still present and still evolving, but now we are becoming the elders. There is no one before us to show us the path. We are the trailblazers, and that is exactly what we have done. There are more and more Montessorians joining our program every day, and they look up to us. They see the strong class of 2020 heading into the greater world as new adults and members of society. But this shift does not mean the end of learning and the end of new experiences. Stepping off the campus at Williams does not mean we are done growing. It means we are open to help others grow with us. We have been through so much together. We have learned so much, and it's important that we share those experiences and that knowledge. Within the 13 of us, we will have military officers, college graduates, teachers, and entrepreneurs. Each one of our skills is so unmatched and unique, and that is what we as a class can offer. We are a bold community made up of not numbers and GPAs, but of students and humans with strengths and flaws. We need to keep that alive, that acceptance that everyone is a work of art. Don't strive to be perfect, strive to be you. We are the Williams leaders, and leaders aren't perfect. True leaders make mistakes and teach others from those mistakes. It is important that we continue to grow and guide the generations that follow us on how to be stronger and better than us. We all have our own gifts, each of them unique and strong. Don't undermine your gifts by comparing them to anyone else's. We are a community at Williams, in Charlotte, in our nation, and in our world, and that is what makes us strong. Don't be one person changing the world. Help the world to change the world.
Hello again. Well, our first graduation. Never imagined we would be ending your journey this way, without seeing your faces, no handshakes or hugs, and without our Montessori community gathered together to witness our first class, the class of 2020, walk across the stage and receive their diplomas. But don't allow the fact that we are not together diminish the importance of this day. You are graduating. You did it. Celebrate this milestone and remain focused on what comes next. You are a trailblazer. For many of you, this journey began in pre-kindergarten. You were 4. You navigated your way through primary, lower elementary, and upper elementary years, and then it was August 2014. You all arrived at Sedgefield Middle School. Jamila, Dorian, Isaiah, Jonah, and Zaina from Chantilly Montessori. Lexi, Brennan, Liam, Kyle, and Marcus from Highland Mill Montessori, and Jontez, Ryan, and Patrick from Park Road Montessori. There were more than 13 of you in that class of 7th graders, and you found your way to the Montessori Hall of Sedgefield and made it home for 3 years. Many of your families, friends, and even some of you advocated for a secondary Montessori program, one that ended with a graduation and a diploma, one that was authentic, focused on adolescent development, and that built on the vision of Dr. Montessori. That hope, that wish, became a reality thanks to many individuals and the support of CMS. And in August 2017, you arrived at the campus of John Taylor Williams Secondary Montessori. Over the last 3 years, we have witnessed your strength, courage, flexibility, and leadership as we began to build a community of humans focused on our core values, vision, and mission. I valued your thoughts, ideas, and opinions as we made decisions and sometimes even changed direction with our structures and processes. Know that you helped us learn and grow too. Has it always been perfect? No. But it's been a joyful ride, and I hope your memories won't stall on the last few weeks, but instead will reach back to fall camps, intersessions, solo, HAC, kickoffs, group initiatives, mindfulness practice, culminations, and all the unique relationships you have built here. Thank your family for supporting you, believing in you, and recognizing your gifts. And then there's our awesome staff, your teachers, your guides. Sad? That doesn't quite capture what they're feeling. I know they were looking forward to celebrating this day with you as well. So remember, this is not the end, but a new beginning. In Education and Peace, Dr. Montessori said, "An education capable of saving humanity is no small undertaking. It involves the spiritual development of man, the enhancement of his value as an individual, and the preparation of young people to understand the times in which they live." So, go change humanity. We love you, class of 2020.
And now, join us in recognition of the senior class of John Taylor Williams Secondary Montessori.
Ryan Michael Borachak. Isaiah Darrell Funderburg Davis. Lexia Amani Lee. Kyle Fagundes Lowe. Dorian Wesley Overbeck. Patrick James Parks. Jamila Kiara Pettis. William Garrett Seraph. Zaina Elizabeth Sheridan. Jontez Lorenzo Snyder. Brennan Michael West. Jonah Tyler Whittle. Marcus Romason Wilkins.
Graduates, please rise. By the authority vested in me as principal of John Taylor Williams Secondary Montessori, and by the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction and the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Board of Education, I pronounce you graduates of John Taylor Williams Secondary Montessori, class of 2020. You may turn your tassel.
Every single day